I'm Manas Deb. I'm your local Conservative candidate from the Queen Edith ward, and I'm standing for the City Council election, which is a local election on 5th of May.
So one of the other things you've promised in your leaflet is 20-mile-an-hour zones next to schools. Now, when you said 20-mile-an-hour zones next to schools, does that mean that you don't want to see 20-mile-an-hour zones across the whole of Queen Edith?
I am against the blanket proposal of introducing 20 miles per hour for the whole ward. I think it doesn't work. It's extremely difficult to drive at 20 miles, and it is not required. You would rather, slow down the traffic more, but it makes sense to have 20 miles per hour near the schools,
and that be just
where a lot of young people
are time when they're going to school, or would that be all the time?
Well, that can be,
it's a detail.
Yeah, that's more detail, but definitely, in the morning and afternoon, it is absolutely required.
We see those driving around the country. You see there's flashing orange lights outside schools with a sort of temporary speed limit. So is that the kind of thing with
well, 20 miles, if it's a long due near schools, and there are number of schools in our ward, Queen Emma, Queen Edith, Netherhall, Sixth Form College, there are a few more in Holbrook Road and Glebe Road. So it is very, very important, and children are so precious. Some of the young kids, they suddenly will cross the road, and they can't see the cars coming. Sometimes it's a blind spot, so it's absolutely important near school.
So it's not just congestion; it's also safety.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm not proposing a blanket, 20 miles per hour for all the streets.
Well, for some of your opponents, I think, are in terms of residential streets, if not, well, then they're having votes on the major thoroughfares separately, aren't they? So
yeah, but I'm campaigning for what I believe in, and in my leaflet you'll find I have never proposed a blanket introduction of 20 miles. It was only for school areas.
Yeah, it seems like you've got a very detailed grasp of the problems in this area, and you've got a plan to solve them, which is just what we need in the local candidate. Really, I think it's quite a clear proposal.
Absolutely, because I believe as a candidate, if you don't understand the local issues, you cannot voice their opinion. You've got to understand the local issues thoroughly. You have to understand what people want, and I apply my business logic, what is more efficient and what is more feasible to implement.
So, have you taken part in these discussions so far? So have you been along to the South Area Committee, for example, where they've been having votes on where to apply 20-mile-an-hour zones?
Yes, I do attend South Area Committee meeting regularly. In fact, since you have brought up this issue, it's shocking that I was the only candidate present in the last South Area Committee meeting in St. John's Church just week before. And I believe this is the best platform where every councillor and every candidate from their ward should go and raise local issues, because where else you can raise your local issues? Councillors are sitting and you have to talk to them. The police surgeon comes, you have to report the crime happening in your ward, and why, I would like to know through your channel, why other candidates didn't even bother to turn up. I was the only person, and that shows my level of commitment for the community.
I think it's excellent that you've gone on. I agree with you. I think we should see our candidates there taking part, and it's a good way to good way to look and see who would you like to see as your councillor who's taking use of the opportunity there. So,
thank you very much. I would request everyone in my Queen Edith ward through your channel to come and vote for me on 5th of May. Thank you.